In this video for the KCAD Digital Art and Design Augmented Reality Framework, I'm going to take a quick look at how to actually use the framework locally on your laptop or desktop with a webcam to launch it in a web server and see it function, try it out, and prepare it to use as a template for your own project. So first off, we'll start off here at the live location where we can download the framework. We went through this a couple of videos ago, but here at https://s16690.gridserver.com/ar-framework/framework.zip, and that will download the framework for us. And here's the zip file in my downloads folder. I'll double click it to unzip it on my Mac. I believe on Windows you can right click the zip file and choose extract or extract to a specific directory to unzip it. And what we'll do, we went through the entire file structure here, so we'll just go ahead and open up the Adobe Animate file here in the root of the folder, this KCAD AR framework.fla file. Double click this. I already had Animate open, so it opens quite quickly, and here is the project. Now, all we really need to do in terms of actually launching this and testing it is just to do what's called a test movie from Adobe Animate. Let's see, I believe it's in, yeah, here it is under Control and Test Movie in Browser. And there is a particular hotkey to do this. I believe that kind of sets the settings, and then this is to actually test it. On a Mac, it is Command Return, or on a PC, it is Control Return. So if we have Adobe Animate active and do that, then it launches in the browser. And just like I showed you in the first video, from here, as long as the device you launch this from with Animate has a webcam, you can click go, the webcam will turn on, and you can actually beforehand go into the framework, into the web examples and print folder. You can print out the target image so you could then hold it up in front of the webcam and see the video take over and track alongside of it. So we'll go back into Adobe Animate for a moment and just point out a couple of the published settings over here, specifically the size that was chosen as the initial size of 375 wide by 812 high. Now this is the viewport size of an iPhone 12. And I chose this size because this being primarily a mobile first device driven application, that it's important to make sure that as we have kind of a one-size-fits-all responsive mechanism where we're just kind of scaling and centering the entire interface at once, we want to make sure that we start off with a default size that's pretty narrow as far as a portrait orientation with the phone is concerned, because we're imagining that's where the majority of our users are going to be using the application in that orientation with a handheld device. Possibly some with tablets, but either way, we want to make sure that we want to start at a very small size, because when it comes to responsive design, it's usually easier to kind of add space around things and make it still look good and functional than to start with a large screen design and have to take things away as you get smaller. It's kind of a mobile first approach. So this size, there aren't too many devices, maybe a couple of rogue Android devices out there that might be a little bit thinner, but in that case this will just scale down a little bit. But this 375 wide by 812 high gives us a nice starting point to actually have a interface target design size that will look good in a lot of different situations. As you can see, we have our black bar moving all the way across here that, if I zoom out a little, is quite large. It's probably 4,000 pixels wide. I'll take a closer look at it in a further video, and that allows the screen to kind of look like it's fit for larger screen sizes if you have elements that kind of go larger than the stage size here. We'll wrap up this video. In the next video, we're going to continue where we left off here and actually learn how to replace all of this example information using this as a template with your own work. So how to replace the splash screen inside of Adobe Animate, how to replace the image asset, and how to replace the video asset, and now you'll be able to launch it locally on your machine from Animate and see your own example start to take shape.